other thing that I do is when I send that gremlin away, I replace with a positive voice. So I end up replacing with, I have someone who's particularly supportive. I like to pick somebody who's particularly supportive and knows my interpreting work. Because it kind of feels silly to me personally when people are like, you did so great.
Good job on the ASL.
Yeah, I know, right? You are a messenger from God. Sure am. Thank you. And when I was new the first few times, I felt like, oh, do you know sign language? Like, no. Okay, thank you. They all say that. And there's always the arm touch, the tender arm touch. I pick somebody really supportive who also knows my work. And then I envision that person in a t-shirt. For me, I don't know why, I have a markered on white t-shirt that says Go Bridget right on the front. And there's a pennant.
Like a little flag that they,
Yep.
like a team flag.
Yep. You guys will meet this person.
So thrilled.
They're coming to class in a couple of weeks. It's somebody who I went to graduate school with, and just a number one most supportive person, and hilarious.
Do they know they are what you visualize?
Mm-hmm. He actually helped me create the t-shirt in my head. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually put himself there. So knowing somebody who's in the real world actually supportive of my work, having them in my head makes a big difference, because then there's less room in my head for that troll when there's actually somebody sitting on my committee with a pennant. I want to hear some of your guys' positive self-talk. What works for you? What have you got rolling through there these days that works?
My best phrase is, I am a skilled and competent interpreter. And when someone tells me that I'm not, I remind myself in an assertive voice that I am a skilled and competent interpreter. Sometimes it sounds angry, but it's not. It's me being assertive.
You know, and part of it is when you're saying I'm a skilled and competent interpreter, absolutely. Another one is that being objective and realistic and saying I'm not a good match for everyone. I'm not a good match for everyone. I'm a good match for a lot of people. I'm a good match for a lot of people, not for everyone. Yeah, being realistic and being able to embrace our faults. Say, look at me, I didn't do good. That's awesome when you can get to that point and be like, yeah, this wasn't good. And then living till tomorrow, because are we going to live till tomorrow? That's a realistic frame. How do we reframe things realistic? Are we going to live till tomorrow? Sure are. Am I still going to be an interpreter tomorrow? Damn right. Am I still going to be effective? Sometimes. But when I'm not, I'll show people. This is part of my process. Another thing I like to do is think of everybody in the room as a team. I'm not just the one solely responsible for my communication here. You all are too. And for a long time, I went into jobs with a really kind of pessimistic attitude. Like, I'm not going to be good enough and they're not going to like me. What happens if you assume? What happens if you walk in assuming that they're there to support you? That they want to like you? Because naturally, people want to like other people. Sure. Like, their goal is to want to like other people. And if you walk in like this, okay, all of a sudden they'd be like, that's shady. If you walk in like, hey, I'm your teammate, then you'd be like, darn right, have a seat. You know, you have the power to impact how other people see you as a member of the team. Anything else? What else do we have for self-talk?
For me, I have a couple of different things that I use. I take that step back and I remind myself, okay, what is actually true in this situation? Because usually when I'm getting anxious or when I'm having all this negative stuff, half of it's not even true.
Mm-hmm.
So just taking that step back, okay, so what is true? Yes, you love that, but you lost that.
Mm-hmm.
And managing that, and then
Was it severe? Was it severe
Mm-hmm.
or was it frequent?
Yeah.
No, it just happened that once.
Well then.
Did they understand the message?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
realism is important.
And then my little quote that I remind myself when I'm having a bad day is, and then one interpreter told me this, I've never forgotten it. You know what? If no one pooped in your lunchbox today, it's a good day.
Aim low. Aim low.
But yeah, it's just always like, oh yeah, you know what?
Today wasn't really that bad.
Yep, nobody died. Nobody died. Addie, what have you got for self-talk?
I just told Nina working in here that I just need to remember like to try to have fun, but to actually mean it. You know, it's easy just to say that, it's very cliche, but just to mean it. Like, we know more than we think we do, and just to be grateful. Like that's just an overall life thing that I need to work on, just being grateful and recognizing the opportunities that we have to be grateful, and that's an opportunity is to interpret, to have fun, and to hang out with people. That's all it is, we're hanging out. Gotta think that wall is something else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities, absolutely. Ashley, what's your positive self-talk?
Mine is kind of different. I have to say really silly, weird things to myself to be super jazzy. And even sometimes do things like if I'm in a 3.5-hour college class at night and I step out to go to the bathroom and I'm feeling particularly whatever, I might start skipping or doing something more movement oriented to keep that energy up. But it's about what Maddie was saying is being able to laugh at the times that don't go well. And it's like, this is gonna make for a great story someday.
Laughter therapy is amazing.
Yes.
You guys know at the time that I interpreted I killed the dirty bitch? For the kindly old gentleman? You're welcome. Yes, I did. Yep. That's not what he said. I have verbally mugged people before. That wasn't great. Yeah. That happens.
Did you go with your first option there?
What's that?
Did you go with your first option there instead of going to the others?
No. I made legitimate decisions with what I knew at the time.
Okay.
I made my best, and then so there was a demand. This person just said this. Control, say it and mean it, right? Resulting demand, the hearing person is what? Which triggers me to think, I don't think that happened right. And then there are controls, which is dirty pig. Yeah. It ended up being I slaughtered the pig, and the bitch was a new sign actually. So they're just telling somebody that they had slaughtered a pig.
I like what you said.
Did not kill the dirty bitch. Depending on how they felt about the pig, that could have been legit.
I've done a few things in my day that
I know,
I
right?
couldn't
We're
share those feelings.
unkind. Those pigs. Everybody gonna laugh, it's fine. So, be able to laugh at ourselves. That's important.